Coming up, the G.I. Joe Classified Series, 60th Anniversary Action Sailor Recon Diver. Stick around. What's up and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be doing video 1 of 7 for our end of quarter 1 of 2024. The G.I. Joe Classified Series, 60th Anniversary Action Sailor Recon Diver. So, as I mentioned, we're going to be doing videos for 7 straight days. We have all figures in hand. Currently, we have day 1, and that is our Action Sailor Recon Diver. I'll give you a list right here of our days, and we don't have any time set, but they'll be up on that day. Just look forward to it. We're going to do them in order, and we'll have them all pumped out to you each day for a week straight, starting today. So anyways, first up, this is our one I've been looking forward to. You have a nice, I guess, celebratory event for G.I. Joe Classified Series, kind of the same way they did with Real American Hero and the modern figures, 25th anniversary, 30th anniversary, 50th anniversary, etc. And here we go. So very cool. Looking forward to opening this. Tons of accessories in here. As you can see, you have the new 60th anniversary logo right here. 1964 to 2024. Action Sailor Recon Diver. A little bit of artwork right here. Go to the side. Got a QR code. And a picture of the figure. Flip around through the back. A little bit different than what we're used to. But here you got this Navy battleship in the background. You have this little, I guess, propeller tank on the ground here. Sailor, a couple close-ups, one of the mask and one of a little design on his wrist. Like, I guess it's like a beacon or homing device. To the side, you have the full artist render right here. To the bottom, UPC, top, 60th anniversary, and that's that. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and pop this open. But first, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, so we're going to go to the bottom. Got this little, pretty cool little thingy off Temu. And we're going to go ahead and use it. I use this thing for mail. Pretty nice. So pop that bottom. Uh-oh. Haven't done one of these in a while. Crap. Try to figure out. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this box back up. This is a nice box. I guess they'll be doing 4 of these total. So we got the first 2, and you'll see the Action Soldier tomorrow. But for now, we're focused on the Sailor. And here it is in the plastic dungeon with all the accessories. And wow, that's a lot of stuff. All right, so first off, let's go ahead and check this out. So this kind of, looks like a little battering ram, but it's not, obviously. So what they do is basically hold on to this, and it propels them underwater. So it's pretty neat. You have a bunch of writing and stuff on this side. It's way small. I can't really see what it says. Try to zoom in, well, like a whole lot. What's that say? Submersible to be used by trained military personnel. Anyways, go ahead and pause it if you want to read it. It's really, really small. I can't read the lower half of it. Here you have a little, looks like it would be like a little screen that has nothing on it. Here you have this little beacon, and there's your propeller. Doesn't seem to turn. It's all good. That's pretty neat. Nice little new type of accessory to get. Next, we'll go ahead and pop this stand out. Finally, we're getting some more figures with stands, which is a plus. And here you have an all black glossy. It's got the G.I. Joe star and stripes on it. 2 pegs. Flip underneath. You can just see the back side of the star. So very cool. Next, we have his pistol. So we've seen these before. This one, you see the magazine does not come out. The suppressor should come off, yes, just like that. Hole in the tip of the barrel for blast effect or suppressor. And you put this one on, there's also a hole at the end of that. So it gives you like the RoboCop gun feeling.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
That's pretty cool. All black, not much to it. Next up, we have our little SMG here. Little compact. They really need to make these stocks foldable or retractable. Hole at the end of the barrel. Removable magazine. Very cool, all black. Good stuff. Alright, next, we have our little harpoon gun. You know, same one we've gotten with the eel and torpedo. All black. I believe that's kind of a dark green strap that it has on it. And there's your silver painted hook at the end. Good stuff. Next, we got a satchel. And let me see, it's like another dark green color. Has 3 compartments in it. Almost looks like pouches with knobs at the top. So it could be depth charges, could be anything. It's pretty neat. Alright, next, we've got a pair of flippers. So we've seen these before, of course. Here they are. All black. You know, we've seen the black ones before, and we've seen the ones that come with torpedo that have that red. Pretty cool. I know some people are actually swapping around the flippers, you know, giving the one that came with the eel to torpedo and the ones that came with torpedo to the eel, you know, due to the red. Even though the red doesn't match, you know, it still looks better. But I think these ones will be fine with this figure. Next, you have your little dive knife here. You see silver handle. It's got a couple, like a hook at the top of it. Nice blade at the bottom. Black handle. Probably weighted, considering it's with the divers. Probably diver's knife, you know. So, that's nice. Loaded with accessories. Alright, next, you have the diver mask and respirator. Let's see, the part should have a tube, I guess, but it doesn't look like there's one here. There's your mask. It's all black. The goggle portion of it has that green paint to it. You know, and of course, it's got some clear lenses in there. 24 over the respirator in the front. And an attachment here for a tube if you have one, which I don't think this comes with one, but we'll find out. Next, you have a little attachment. Let's see, so this little silver marker here. A couple little decals on it. I guess that could be another, you know, type of detector or radar. Maybe a depth finder. Pretty neat. Little piece here to plug in. So the second head that we're going to go over first, since it's not attached to the body, and this is your Caucasian male. As you can see, you know, he's got the little hood piece on. You know, kind of a nasty, evil, mean-looking grin, like he's ready to go in for anything. Hole in the bottom of the neck for the ball joint. Pretty cool. Alright. Now we have, looks like a necklace with some dog tags on it. So that's a pretty cool addition. You know, kind of has like a, almost a gunmetal color to him. Try to get a close up. No engravings, no names on the dog tags, they're blank. Alright. And finally, we're going to go ahead and get out the action sailor. So, pop him out, and here he is. Very cool. Has even more gear on him. Give him a quick look over. You can see the black dive suit. You know, he's got this type of vest on underneath of this here. You got a holster. There's another sheath, a sheath on his leg. His pouches on this leg. This is kind of like a life vest almost up on top, on green with some black accents. Get a close up of his head. And here you can see head number 1. You have the African American male. Pretty much the same head, just repainted. Different color eyes. Yeah. pretty neat. Flip around to the back, and he does have the backpack on him. You can see the bottom of the vest has a couple of hooks right here. And then we'll show off the backpack. It's got the all green right here and all black. A couple of Cobra symbols that are crossed off. You see at the bottom, G.I. Joe issue, classified grade, property of Special Forces unit, not for civilian use or resale. That's cool. Nice little additions to it. I'll put that down for now. We're gonna go ahead and go over the figure's articulation, and we're gonna start with popping the head off just to check out the other head on it. Came off pretty easy. We're gonna go ahead and remove this while we're at it too. We'll put it back on. And then snap that head on. And there's your different. Now you have a totally different character right here. So with the head, you have the ball joint, full rotation 360, that far forward, that far up. It's got some side-to-side tilt. The neck is movable as well. You see it rotating right here. Go over to the shoulders and the arms. Arms can go up that far. There are butterfly joints at the shoulders. There's bicep rotation. And arm back out. You have double jointed pinless elbows. And you go over to his little wrist piece here. You can see the little screen on there and design that's in it. That is movable as well. Go down to the hand. You have a hinged peg, so the hand can go down that far and up that far. You can also rotate a full 360. With the vest being on, you cannot mess with the ab crunch too much, but he can move a little bit. So there's also a waist swivel. Come down to the legs, and there's your drop leg. There's thigh rotation. Down a little bit more, you have your double jointed pinless knees. Straighten that back out. So, first that we haven't gotten in a while, but there is no calf rotation. Go down to the feet and ankles, and you have that hinge joint. There's your foot that far forward, foot that far up, and you have nice side-to-side pivot. All right, not too many details to go over with that specifically, but we're gonna go ahead and gear him up and see how he looks. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that head back off because we're gonna use the head that it came with. We're gonna slap these dog tags on him right here. Go and put this little, I think it's a flotation device. Put that back on just like that. And we'll take the head and pop it on. Nice snap. All right, so first let's bring the stand over, line up them pegs with the holes in the bottom of his feet. And you simply plug and plug. I don't know about you guys, but this is a definite troop builder. I have one of each for now. I'll probably pick up another. You know, there are so many retailers. I'm probably gonna wait for them to go on clearance. I originally had 3 of each ordered to begin with, but I decided to just go with one for now because there was a lot coming out this week. You got more coming out, you know, I think over the weekend. And then, you know, in April, you have another handful coming. So there's a bunch of Joes coming, but I don't want to just fill up on troop builders and stuff, you know, for the time being. So that's what I did. 1 and 1 for now, and then we'll go back into more later. All right, so come around to his little dive knife here. And I'm going to assume it's going to go in right here on his little drop thigh holster sheath. Like that. Satchel. See how it'll look. The side's a little cramped, but we can always move it around a bit. I'm gonna come back around to the back and put that backpack back on it. Just like that. Go to the pistol here. So I'm going to take the suppressor off and put it in this little open holster or pouch right here, like that. I'm going to take the pistol, maybe do it a little cowboy style backwards. So you can kind of just reach over with this hand and pull it out, you know, because the satchel's going to obstruct a little bit. Nah, that's kind of retarded. I'm going to go ahead and do it the other way. So I'm simply just going to swap the satchel from side to side, because there's more openings on his left side. So I think that'll be more convenient to, you know, fit a little bit more gear. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's better. But I still like the way that goes, but it just doesn't go that way because you can see the mold in the holster itself is meant to go around the trigger guard and all that. So that's what we'll do. Now, back around, put this backpack back on. Right there. And go ahead and take his harpoon gun, or whatever you want to call it. I believe this should fit on the back of his vest. Something like that. You don't have to, you can have him wield it, but I want to try to get all this gear on this figure. We're going to go ahead and put his dive mask on next. Pull that around, get them eyes lined up, and then we'll try to find that little peg right here that plugs into his web gear and push that in. And then we're going to bring up this front piece here and snap that on over that. So you can have it showing the 24, or you can cover it up with that thing. That works fine. A little too much on the front, but it's whatever. We're actually going to slip these back off, and we're going to put the flippers on. So we'll start with the right foot, slide that toe in, lift the back up over the heel. Same with this side. Let me see, I don't see loops on here, but it would be nice if there was loops on the backs of these instead of being separated. So that way you could give him an extra like hook or something and just hang them off of his belt. Kind of like how you see the seal have in the beginning of the intro of this video. I think that would be, you know, a major plus. But for now, that's what we'll do. Just do that. Let me see. Submersible. We're going to go ahead and have him hold it with his right hand. Like that. And we're going to go ahead and put the submachine gun in his left hand. So, pop that in. Get that finger through the trigger guard. And I'd like to have him actually holding this with two hands, but I think one's good for now. And there we go. We have all the gear on him. Extra head is on the stand. And that is your G.I. Joe 60th anniversary Action Sailor Recon Diver. Very cool. So, let's go ahead and get him thrown on the turntable, and we'll give you some final thoughts.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Alright, here is the G.I. Joe Classified Series 60th Anniversary Action Sailor Recon Diver. Very nice figure, tons of accessories. The greatest part is you can actually fit everything onto the figure. A definite truth builder. I'm definitely going to wait until, you know, more of these figures drop. Hopefully there'll be a clearance imminent, and we will get a couple more of these, and I'll have them geared up in different ways, swap some heads out, you know, probably put torpedo with them. But it's very cool to like build a little recon squad. That's great. The extra details on these, you know, you have your quotes and your disclaimers and all that other, and the instruction stuff on it, property of, you know, this, it's just neat. Very cool stuff. The one issue, well, actually, there's two. I don't like that there's no tube. There should be a tube running around to the backpack. I think that's kind of necessary, but maybe not. You have this, you know, little respirator on the front, but it still looks like it has the plug to be able to go from there to there, or, you know, vice versa. I do think there should be an extra hook for him to hang the flippers off of. That would be a plus, but, you know, I'm not complaining too much. And maybe an extra suppressor for the submachine gun. That would be a bonus. But overall, this is a very, very nice figure. They did an excellent job on it. A lot of reused parts, you know, just repainted, but it works out. It's nice. It's I guess a nice celebratory type of figure to get, you know, especially with the 60th anniversary. That's really nice to have. But yeah, I really like it, and if you guys got it, you know, cool. If you don't have it yet, definitely pick it up. You know, it's a nice piece, and I think you'll be happy with it. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. Please be sure to check back in tomorrow as we do number 2, and that will be the 60th anniversary Action Soldier. And then we'll pick up on the next wave and end the week out next week with Metalhead. So that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.